Hi, it's me Kushan again, and today I'm here with an unboxing for Asus TUF H370-Pro gaming Wi-Fi motherboard. This video is brought to you by Team Group RAM. Team Group RAM is a preferred RAM brand for overclockers and enthusiasts worldwide. We have some links in the description. You can learn more about Team Group RAM. So, TUF Gaming, TUF Gaming, the Ultimate Force Gaming. I don't know if it's an acronym or it's just called TUF Gaming. Anyway, TUF Gaming is the budget gaming brand for Asus now. So they're essentially tiered where like you get like the proper ROG, like Republic of Gamers, red box stuff at the high end. Then you have like the ROG Strix, like the high-end mainstream tier, and then you have like the budget lineup for not the most budget, I would say second tier budget lineup is the TUF Gaming, and then they have the entry-level stuff branded as Cerberus Gaming. Alright, what do we have on the box? So it does have AutoSync, so that's one feature that's still there. TUF Gaming, it comes with Wi-Fi, which is a push from Intel to have Wi-Fi on almost all their motherboards. So H370, so it's 8th-gen chipset, it supports all 8th-gen processors, and basic Crossfire, DTS custom, headphone. Alright, what do you get in the back of the box? Alright, so picture of the board itself, and then you have what's highlighted: Wi-Fi module, TUF Gaming audio, alright, AutoSync, and TUF components. I wonder what that is. Alright, let's take a close look at the board itself. Cardboard tray, okay, standard stuff, I/O shield, bunch of screws. That is a CPU. That's a CPU installation tool. I want to take a better look at that at some point. You have some stickers for your batteries. I don't know. It says battery tickers. So I assume that goes on like your batteries on the motherboard. I guess they are just white. I'll show you this in a bit. So this is interesting. That is a certificate of reliability. What does this tell you? TUF H370-Pro gaming Wi-Fi motherboard for passing the rigid reliability test of the following components. So it has TUF LAN guard, capacitors, chokes, MOSFETs. Alright, so essentially, just like if you remember, the TUF branding was first used not as a gaming brand. It was first used on essentially their saber-tooth motherboards from like the PE67 times, like 10 years ago, olden days. We are old. So those boards essentially came with like a 5-year warranty, and they were essentially tested and proven to be more reliable than everything else available in the market at the time. So since the brand was built in that way, it's very nice to see that they're continuing at least some of the same features or the same marketing that was there, saying it's a more reliable motherboard. So it's always good to know that you have certain tests backing your purchase, and also you have a detailed user guide. Alright, so let's get to the motherboard itself. Okay, let's see what this has to offer. So it's not a heatsink per se. So as for a heatsink, I will leave this on this so that it doesn't poke me. That is the heatsink. So it's not a high-end motherboard. You're not looking to overclock on it. 8 series, you don't get an unlock multiplier. So you're not looking to overclock on this really. So the heatsink there is quite small. It only has 6 faces. That is a nice touch. It's a plastic shield for your essentially for your I/O panel. What has this got? It has a reinforced PC access slot. So that's essentially for a higher end graphics card, heavier graphics card, so that it doesn't break. I don't know if I like this or not. It's not a symmetrical or not a uniform motherboard. You get like a small piece cut out there. I don't know if that serves a purpose actually. You get a couple of SATA ports there. I don't know if it actually makes it easier to plug in SATA ports or if it's just like a visual thing where it looks different. Well, either way, I don't think it makes a big difference. M.2 comes with 2 M.2 slots and a ton of fan headers. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, not a ton. You get 4 fan headers. My bad. And the RGB lighting header over there. 6 SATA ports, which is standard. And what else? Nothing really to talk about. Now you see how that battery stands out. So I guess you could put a stick on it and make it look different, I guess. It's a nice touch anyway. It says TUF Audio. I don't know exactly what the TUF Audio stands for. It's clearly not a different chipset. We know some of the mid to high end gigabyte boards come with like a proper creative Soundcore 3D chip which does offer really good audio. So this doesn't. I don't think it offers it different. It's just the audio codec like the Supreme FX audio from the slightly high-end Asus boards. Alright, who is this for? So it's a H370 motherboard. So we generally don't recommend the H370 motherboards for gamers because generally feature-wise, apart from one specific feature, they are identical to B360 motherboards. So for example, this motherboard and the Aorus Gaming 3 motherboard that we reviewed the other day, technically in terms of features they're identical in terms of chipset features. So you get like the same RAM speed support, same CPU support, same number of PCI Express slots, same RAM slots, all of that, right? Same SATA ports. What the H series chipset offers is it gives you RAID support. That's generally the only feature that you get on the H series instead of the B series. Now a lot of people have come to us asking like, why don't you all put a H series motherboard in gaming PCs? Purely for that reason. They're more expensive and they are more expensive for a specific feature that 99% of people don't use. So if you are wondering why we don't stock a lot of H series motherboards, that's the main reason why. This we stock as an outlier because it has a great feature set. It's a little bit more expensive than a B360 Wi-Fi board, but you get a larger number of PCI Express slots and you do get Wi-Fi enabled. So if you are looking for a workstation, maybe you are looking to use a RAID feature, maybe you are someone like a photographer where your photos are invaluable, right? You don't want to lose them. So you can do a RAID one on your motherboard itself without spending on additional hardware and have real-time backup of all your work on a secondary hard drive. So for instance like that, this is a great buy. The Wi-Fi feature makes it all the more worthwhile. It is a bit on the expensive side. It's 27,500. You can get a Z series motherboard. It's a 370 8th generation motherboard, albeit without the Wi-Fi feature, for a couple of thousand more. So if you are going for like a K processor overclocking, that is generally a better buy. But if you are going for non-overclock processor, say a i5-8400, 8500, or even i7-8700, and you're building like a mid-range workstation, it's a great motherboard. Not really recommended for gamers, even though it's a gaming motherboard. I don't understand why just like how like X299 gaming motherboards exist, they're not really targeted at gamers. Just so that they can sell high-end hardware, they put a gaming I think we discussed this on like a bottom line episode. So a gaming version of this exists, but it does come with a nice set of features, and I feel at the price it's a well-balanced motherboard. So like I said, anyone building mainly a workstation PC in a maybe 200,000 rupee price range, great board, great feature set, highly recommended. Alright, so that's essentially our unboxing and basic overview of the Asus TUF H370-Pro gaming Wi-Fi motherboard. If you like this, like it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Standard. And please follow our Facebook page for the latest product updates. So anytime we get something like this new, we'll be posting it on our Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram. That will have the smaller snippets of something coming back in stock, things like that. And if you have something exciting happening, you'll see it there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have unboxings like this. We have your reviews coming up, and we also have a diary where we have daily happenings at Redline, where you can see how things happen around here. So don't miss out on any of that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. A big shout out to Digital for providing us with audio recording equipment. This nice and very clear mic. You can hear me better because of this. They're dealing all sorts of high-end audio equipment, from mics to headphones to speakers to home theater systems to anything you can imagine, car audio. So if you have a requirement for anything high-end audio, please drop by. They're at our same location, number 21 Joseph Lane, so drop by. We'll meet you again another day.